Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Monsters Game Day podcast on Sports Zone Chicago. Halftime. The Buffalo Bills are ahead of the New England Patriots, as I expected, 24-9. And I mean, it's at that point where it could get ugly.
Yeah, I think it started to get ugly there in the second quarter when they put up 21 points. I mean, it's headed that way. You know, hopefully that's not enough for them to start benching everybody, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of crazy though, because if you look at it, I mean, New England is dominating third down percentage. You know, and then they're rushing. I mean, you got Sony Michel 63, JJ Taylor 31, Cam Newton 24, James White 12. And then over on the Bills side, I mean, it's hardly anything for, you know, like we always talk about their rushing attack is a very prolific. You got Zach Moss with 24, Singletary with 11, and Josh Allen with 32. So New England's trying. I mean, they're trying to get in there. They're trying to do something. It's just it's just hard to beat Josh Allen, man. Right.
When you're being threatened downfield, and that's what the Bills are doing. They're threatening New England downfield. They're attacking downfield. As good as New England has been, you know, and they talked about it a little bit. As good as their secondary has been, I mean, you can only you have to score touchdowns. You know, what I mean, you have to continue to get. Cam did all he could, but you know, you can't have stalled drives like they've been having. It looks like the Buffalo defense is up to task. It looks like they're motivated. For me, I feel like it's right now. Cam's doing all he can, man. I feel bad for him watching Cam right now being a sacrificial lamb for the New England Patriots. But that's exactly how it is. He is right now. Cam, I feel like, is being abused. I don't think he's being misused. I just think he's being abused because you don't have very much talent on that offensive line for New England. It seems like, and the weapons aren't all there. So you know it's gonna be tough watching how they're gonna be able to fight back in this game when they can't attack downfield. Cam Newton is 5 of 10 for 34 yards. Luke, you know that's
definitely not gonna get it done.
That doesn't do the job. So you know you're gonna have to see if they want to come back. Cam's gonna have to throw downfield. I just don't know who they attack with.
Right.
N'Keal Harry, like where you been? Like it's one reception, 3 yards. I thought he was going to.
Yeah, they were high on him.
That downfield threat for New England, but apparently not. It's looking very very bleak for the New England Patriots on their comeback hopes. But on the other side, Josh Allen just continues to do what Josh Allen does: 15 completions, 21 attempts, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. 3 carries, 32 yards, and I'm pretty sure he's going to get a couple more, a few more carries and some more yards there, maybe even a touchdown in the second half. Zach Moss has 4 carries, 24 yards and 1 touchdown. Stephon Diggs just continues to break records in Buffalo. I think he took over Eric Moulds, and when Eric Moulds' name came on, I was like, damn.
That's a throwback.
Eric Moulds and Peerless Price.
Yeah, wow.
That's a throw. Talk about, I mean, man, you haven't had a receiver do that. Like that's something. He's been on fire. He's been everything for Josh Allen. Good for him. It was just, I was taken aback. Like Eric Moulds, like holy shit. I thought someone else would have had at least that. I mean, you know, even on a luck year, I'm Drew Bledsoe was there. You know, a few times. Maybe actually he did. He still had Eric Moulds, I believe. That's funny. Oh man, it's crazy stuff. But yeah, you know what, Buffalo. I feel like this is going to get bad. Keep doing what you're doing. You're just attacking, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say. They're attacking on offense, and their defense is just highly motivated. They want to embarrass New England. People don't forget, man. People don't forget 20 years of
just slaughter.
People don't forget that. People don't
20
forget
years of slaughter.
You know,
for all those teams in the division, Miami. I mean, all of them. I mean, Miami was kind of not every season, but there was a few seasons there where Miami was kind of New England's Achilles heel. You had the one that sticks out was that that awesome attempt that Rob Gronkowski had to tackle somebody on a kick return to lose the game. But I mean, yeah, all those teams over there. I mean, they're all excited now that New England is where they are and how they're playing because now they can go ahead and beat up on New England a little bit. So, and Miami seems to be kind of coming along a little bit. And, obviously the Bills, we don't need to talk about that. They look dominant. They're just going to get better. They're going to get more guys in the draft, possibly some free agents because people start seeing a quarterback play like this. Believe me, Buffalo don't seem so bad.
You're going to want to play for them.
Buffalo don't seem so bad.
They're going to go out and find running backs in the draft, I'm sure. They're going to draft more linemen, offensive linemen to protect Josh Allen and to get that running game going because you need it. Let's be real. As great as he's been, you need that running attack. It's a necessity. You need multiple running backs on top of that.
Yeah, I think it's time for the Buffalo Bills to do another throwback and call up old Marshawn Lynch.
Man, I like that.
Yeah, it could work. You got to have a battering ram, at least somebody.
Full circle for Marshawn.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. And I heard, I read something about it. And he said he's like, if the right opportunity comes up and it's for a contender, I'll definitely think hard about it.
Hey, Buffalo call them. What would it hurt? I bet you the run them on the 1 yard in the goal. Goal line. I bet you the Bills on the goal line in the Super Bowl. Trust me.
Right.
Man, I hope that everybody on the Buffalo Bills team just stays healthy. If they score they score 2 more touchdowns here.
Mm-hmm.
I think you start seeing guys get pulled.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of these teams, I know Andy Reid is going to rest some players. But he's being kind of, wishy-washy about who it's going to be. So Kansas City is definitely going to be rested next week.
Oh, no,
we'll see. Maybe the Bills do too. I don't know. I mean, some coaches like them to play just to kind of keep them in that rhythm throughout the week leading up to those games. But some guys definitely will take the rest. And obviously, if you got injuries, it's perfect time to rest them, especially if you've already clinched. I mean, why not? It's not going to doesn't matter either way. You're still going. So it'll be interesting. I mean, like I said, with that with only one team getting the bye this year, it definitely changes things. So we'll see what we get here at the last week. The last week's going to be interesting.
It's going to be fun, man. We got the Bears having to play the real Green Bay Packers. We got the Rams having to win to potentially be in. You know what I mean? Like and who'd have thought that the Rams, after the year that they've had, in the past couple of weeks, they've kind of been really like, whoa, what the hell? What team is this? And then on top of that, they lose they might lose Jared Goff. I'm pretty sure he'll be out. He has a broken thumb. I don't know how severe it is.
Oh, he broke it.
What was that?
I didn't know he broke it.
Yeah, he broke it.
I saw him hurt it, and I saw him pop it out, popping it back in place or whatever. But I didn't know that he broke it.
Yeah, he broke it. I don't know how I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know if they start him. It's looking like a backup situation for both teams. Actually, it could be for both teams because I was reading that Kyler Murray also had sustained an injury. I
think a leg injury, lower leg or something.
Lower leg injury. So we potentially could be seeing 2 backups battling in the NFC West for a playoff spot. It's gonna be a wild. Look, it's been a wild ass season already. It's gonna be a wild ass finish. And it's not even a finish.
Right.
The regular season finish. I can imagine how it's gonna finish in the playoffs. Because you have some interesting teams, man. You have interesting
scenarios.
You have teams with character. I'll say that. There's some character teams out there in the playoffs, and it's going to be fun. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, with those 2 quarterbacks you mentioned, Murray and Goff. I mean that definitely makes it even more interesting because, like I said, there's a chance that the Rams don't make the playoffs, and it has to do with Arizona. But if Arizona can't put them away, maybe the Rams do make the playoffs. So that's going to be interesting to watch.
And not to say that they don't have character, but what I mean is they have a bunch of characters on the teams that are out there that are going to be in the playoffs. There's a bunch of characters on those teams, and that makes football great. It is the just the anticipation. First of all, I mean the game on top of watching the players and how they play the game and them getting into it and them getting fired up. This is no better time of the year for me. Forget Christmas is cool, but this is like leading into the playoffs and up to the Super Bowl. I feel like I get a month of Christmas, like more than 2 months of Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad the craziness is happening now, and hopefully we're gonna get a little more in the playoffs. But I think everybody knows it. I mean, I think everybody understands that probably a team from the AFC is going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, you got some good with the Steelers bounce back, looked awesome against the Colts. Big Ben leading them back. That was a killer game. You got this guy right here, Josh Allen, on fire, and then you still got the Chiefs and Mahomes. So, and then in the NFC, it's kind of like I don't know, maybe the Saints, maybe these guys. You're just kind of like it's kind of iffy, but I don't know, man. I hope it. I mean, they still have to play the game, so I mean, it's not fair to say that the AFC will win it, but it just seems like it's leaning in that direction.
We'll see. All right, guys. Until the post game, I'm Ivan Vargas. That's Luke Nettles. We will see you at the end of the Buffalo Bills versus New England Patriots. I think it's going to be a fucking massacre. I think it's going to be really bad the second half. We'll see. Maybe New England finds some life and finds a will to win and does that. But
I mean, in reality, they're just a turnover away.
Yeah, true. It's very, very true. All right, guys. We'll see you on the post.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.